straight from the top. Just a disclaimer for this playtest. This version is more minimal for the ease of design development. And so for the sake of the playtest, we can focus on more of the like sort of core elements of the game. So some of the things that aren't being included in this is that there are no rule cards. There are no super detailed ability cards. I will be going off of more detailed ability cards, but simplifying it where I can. There won't be any orbs in this version. There won't be various enemy types. There's just going to be the one enemy type and the boss. There won't be different ward types. There will just be wards. And there won't be different scare types. There will just be scares.
Okay.
Just because we aren't testing for different types, we're testing more for the core of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so let's hop into the playtest. A more comfortable degree that I recommend for players is to be zoomed in about only 40% on Roll20.
Okay.
Other than that, I guess okay, so just for a few operations of this how this game works, right? There are 3 decks over here on the side. You have tiles, which for the sake of this playtest are going to be unlimited. There is a deck over here for player cards and a deck over here for boss cards. Let me just clear off the boss cards. So whenever you end up drawing a card or tile, just hover your mouse over the deck, like so, and hover it not in the center, but over top of it, and this will allow you to drag and drop the card. I'm going to be going into its settings and just changing the ratio of the cards in a bit, just so that way you don't have to constantly do that. But anyways, so the card will be brought up like this, 2 of hearts, and I'll be looking at its card code over here on in this Word document. I'll be staying on this Word document, so that way whenever you guys draw a card, I can quickly read out what the ability is and etc. For example, 2 of heart is draw 3 ability cards, pick one and give it to another player. So that's the ability card that the builder has just drawn. Other than that, whenever a boss card gets drawn during an investigation, you just bring it over here, and I'm going to be giving it the same proportions as the other cards. And you might be wondering what these 3 circles on the back are, or you might not. Probably were explained to you to a certain degree, but anyways. So this is where scare tokens would be placed. Just copy and paste. Okay, there we go. Just for layering issues. Yeah. And yeah, occasionally a few of these things are tokens, which you can just ignore the little buttons and stuff like that. But anyways, speaking of tokens, whenever you are clicking an enemy or one of these people, you should, and I want you all to confirm this for me when you're looking at your Roll20 screen, see these 3 buttons appear over top. Do you guys see those 3 buttons whenever you have selected one of these tokens?
Yep.
Yeah, you see them?
Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't see them. Wait,
Yeah.
specifically which tokens?
So basically, if you select
the
any
enemy
token
tokens?
in your top left corner of your screen, you will see 3 buttons hovering. One says roll action die, one says roll enemy movement, and one says roll scared enemy.
Oh, those buttons. I see those ones, yeah.
Okay, you see those buttons. What about the rest of you guys?
I only see it when I click the tiles, but not when I'm clicking the little character icons, I guess.
What little character icons are you clicking?
So like those yeah, like the ones in the middle, the color coded ones.
Oh,
Right
you know what I think it is? It's because I just didn't give you control permissions for manipulating them yet. Here, let me remedy that.
Should I refresh or? Oh, no, never mind. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to go through that real quick. Sorry, when me and Chris were playing this, since we were doing in game master mode, it basically gives us full control over anything we touch. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay. But yeah, but you are able to move around the tiles. That's good.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, they are set to game objects. I can set them to like be a part of the map if it becomes a problem later.
I'll just be sending it to be part of the map whenever players have confirmed that that is where they would like to place those tiles. So who here has actually played a sort of tile build out map style game before?
Don't actually. I'm trying to think now because I don't think. What's that one called? Oh God. I don't think it's anything as similar as this one, but it is like tile based. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name. It's like really pop. It's really it's a very basic one.
Settlers or something?
Yeah, Catan. There we go. That's the word. But I think
Okay.
I don't think it's a map build. It's not a building one. I don't think. Not in the same sense.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just quickly, for now, send over the player spawn rooms over to the token layer. All right. Oh, I got to give you guys permissions to manipulate them. Control, all right. Player control. And all player controls. Okay, awesome. So each character has their own spawn room. This is where you will be spawning in and off of the board from using it. You're mostly safe whenever you're off the board. In phase 2, you won't be able to spawn on and off the board. So in this game, Scare Factory, the objective is to scare away all the enemies and ultimately defeat the boss. However, there are ways in which you can die. You see, everyone has ability cards. You all will be starting off with your own sort of ability cards that you can draw and then place down. When you run out of all of these ability cards, your character dies. So if you only have one ability card left and something were to happen in the game that would cause you to lose that, then your character is dead. The only way that they can be brought back is with this one special ability called Surgery, which allows the player to bring back another player.
Okay.
So be careful. I'll be getting into detail later on how one can lose ability cards. Also, how you can defeat the boss is by making him lose all of his ability cards. So, at the start of the game, all the enemies will be starting in the center, and then they'll be getting their enemy turn. Every character has their own sort of set of capabilities that they're able to do in this game. All players will start off with 3 ability cards. So let me just quickly go over to the macros and then just change the ratio for ability cards. Excuse me. For now, I'm just going to quickly switch on the grid, just so that way I can figure out proper measurements. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. Okay, so card being about 4 units wide. Yeah, 4 units wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Anybody know what 70 times 6 is?
Off the top of my head?
Let me pull out my phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell. Well, well, to start with some facts, I know it's bigger than 1.
It's 420.
Hey, okay. Okay. And I believe, yeah, that's about 280, right? 14 plus 4, yeah, 280. Okay. Hopefully I figured out what's the height one and what's the scale one. Let me just quickly test this. Hey, there we go. Cool. I'm gonna do the same kind of ratio for the boss cards now. $80 and 420. Cool. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Well, anyways, just dismiss these ability cards. Just so you guys get sort of the handle of it. Try dragging and dropping 3 ability cards onto your, oh wait, first actually let's go over characters. So on Roll20, you should look for this little tab called Journal. It's in the top right corner and it looks sort of like a folded newspaper.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And there you will have some handouts. Each of these handouts go over a few simple things as little simple rule reminders. And you will notice at the bottom of this list is all 4 characters. So I recommend just click on each of them, take a quick look-see, get familiar, it's fine. Fun fact, you can minimize windows in this by just double-clicking the name of it after it pops up. So when it's a pop-up, just double-click its name in order to minimize it. And just double-click the name again if you want to window it again. Otherwise, you can just cancel it and it'll just disappear, but you would have to go back to the, what's it called, thing. Anyways, so just take a quick moment and pick out what your character is. Each of you get 1 character according to this trial of the playtest.
So as far as we know, for the playtest, like the only differences between each character is their movement so far?
No, it's not just their movement. For example, bring up 2 very different characters. Here, I'll just bring up the doctor and the builder. So if you click the little magnifying glass, it'll maximize the image, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You'll see where it says Frank's turn. Frank can spawn into Frank's room or on a spawn token. Ignore the spawn token sentence. So you can, on your turn, you can place one map tile,
Okay.
place one token, and use one ability card. You can also move up to 6 tiles. He has the most movement in the game.
Mm.
Penelope Hooftweet can place 3 tokens and use 1 ability card. There's some people who have the ability to use running out of time. We've sort of, yay, love it. Weird. I didn't realize that there was a maximum thing on this. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, some people have different actions and capabilities and stuff. I suppose before you pick your character, I should probably give you a little bit more information in this game. So how you remove enemies and ability cards from the boss is by placing scare tokens. So that's these little spooky face looking guys.
Mm-hmm.
And paste, right? If an enemy was to move into there, here, let me just do something real quick. Just gonna move that onto the map layer. Ta-da. Okay, cool. So let's say this enemy moves into this tile with this scare token right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he does so, just click and, oh, that in the way. I just roll for the scared enemy. That will give me a list of things that would happen. So player's choice, blue, green, red, or 6, flee. If they roll 6, then you get to just remove them straight from the board. Otherwise, any of the other options are what direction they would move in. So if there is a green area and they go that way, or if it says player's choice, then the player chooses an exit for them to move through. Okay?
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, in the case that there is no, that color isn't there, the creature basically, for this playtest, we're going to be going with someone consistently that they stay still in the area, aka they're just sort of shocked.
Okay.
Yeah, or we could go with the roll again option, but I'm not entirely certain about that, but whatever. Anyways, so they become frozen solid and they're spookified. Cool. Anyways, I'm going to remove the grid now just because it does this weird snapping thing that I don't like. And yeah. Okay, cool. Gonna hop over to the map layer real quick, grab this and move it back to the token layer. Okay, awesome. Grid is now no longer enabled. So yeah, how you accomplish what you want is through placing tokens. That's what scare tokens do. What ward tokens do is instead of being placed inside of a room, like this, a ward token, copy, paste. A ward token would be instead brought onto. I just realized I haven't given you guys permissions for manipulating tokens either. Fuck it, whatever. So you can place ward tokens are placed on top of exits, like so. Yeah. Whenever an enemy would, let's say there was an enemy here, right? Whenever an enemy would roll that exit, so let's say they rolled red and they had to step into that room. Instead of stepping through the room, they would bump into the ward. Basically, that makes the die roll be considered a 1. In other words, the player's choice. So wards allow you to sort of take control over the direction and movement of the enemy. In other words, you're sort of putting up these little blockades in order to try and guide these guys in the direction of scares. Now, there is a special domino effect that exists in this game, which is called sort of a chain scare. So whenever someone is scared 3 times directly in the same turn, because you might notice an effect where, well, what happens if I move the guy, if I use a scare token, and he ends up fleeing into another room that has another scare token, and then that makes him flee into another room that has another scare token. What does that mean? Well, basically that would mean that they would be going, that would be a chain scare because they would be scared 3 times. If they haven't fleed yet from that point, after a total of like 3 scares in a row, they immediately flee automatically instead of rolling a 3rd time. So a chain scare is a guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the so once a scare token has been activated, is it taken off the board?
Yes. Whenever any token has been triggered, it is taken off the board. Now, a unique thing happens whenever a scare token is triggered. Whenever a scare token is triggered, the players get to draw a new card, and that scare token is then taken off the board and placed onto a possibility card.
Okay.
So I'll go over the enemy's movement now. Actually, let's start the game and then I'll go over the enemy movement, because one of the other things that I've changed for this version of the game is that after you guys place down the map tiles and everything, the enemies actually get the first move.
Okay.
Yeah. So keeping that in mind, by the way, enemies, they roll a direction and they only move like 1 tile.
Okay.
Yeah. So scare tokens are what you can use in order to get them to move more often.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Anyways, so now with that, you guys have drawn a total of 15 tiles. You have your spawn rooms, as well as your little character icons. Pick out your character, place your tiles. Oh, and one last thing, just to point out something about movement. If you have any handouts, minimize them or close them. So basically something I want to go over is secret doors. So basically players can move up to a number of tiles equal to their movement, all right? Players have a unique ability to move through what is called secret doors. A secret door is whenever an exit lines up with a wall.
Oh, okay.
So, sort of like in those Scooby-Doo scenarios or haunted mansions, and so there's like flipping doorways and walls and other things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, that's what that is. So you can sort of use these to your advantage because all players know about secret doors, so they can go both ways. Now, an enemy cannot go through these doorways, but is capable of going through a secret door, but only through the one-way direction. Sort of like, once again, in the Scooby-Doo example, Shaggy and Scooby, they fall into a night or something like that, or they're trying to trigger the wall and it ends up flipping them and they're locked on the other side of the wall and they have no idea how to get back in. Right?
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyways, now that you know about secret doors, arrange it, do you please. However, of course, make sure that all tiles are, placed legally, meaning that they have to have an exit lining up to an exit. These exits don't need to match in the way of what color they are, but at least for these doors, they have to, these exits do have to line up to like one on each doorway, like so. Okay? Anyways, you can rotate them however you like, just place them, yeah. Also, all of the spawn tiles are 4-way exits, and in phase 1, enemies, no matter what, aren't able to go onto your spawn tiles. However, in phase 2, they are able to occupy your spawn tiles, and that's a bad time.
Okay.
Yeah. The game has a few other rules, but I'm choosing to, instead of try and give you guys an encyclopedia worth of things to remember, we're going to sort of learn as we play.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Also because, I don't know, I didn't realize Zoom had some sort of time limit window. So, yeah.
Remember what I said about not trusting it? That's it's part of the reason why.
Okay, yeah. Whoops. Well, I don't know. Worst case scenario, I don't.
That's not the end
we
of the
just
world.
start a part 2 to this.
Yeah. You just restart the meeting.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, you guys have full permissions to move these tiles and rotate them however you will. Go right ahead.
How do we determine like the order, the play order?
Oh, for placing these? It's a cooperative game. I should probably go over that. This is a cooperative game, not a competitive one. So you guys can discuss amongst yourselves however you wish to arrange it. You can slap them together.
Oh, or did you mean like which player goes first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would say just click roll action die, and whoever gets the highest number, we'll go with them, and then we'll go. I was about to say clockwise, but we don't exist in that kind of space.
We are beyond space. We've ascended to a higher plane.
Yeah. Here, I'm just going to create a turn order thing right here. Everyone roll for initiative. Click your action die.
Where's that?
Top left it should be.
Oh, top left. Why do I not? Do I have to click on something to see it?
Yeah. Do you prefer Jensen or Allison?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Allison is fine.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Did it work?
Is it spelled A-L-I-S-O-N?
Essa. Yep.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So, let's see. Jensen, you got a 3. Andrew, you got a 5. And Chris, what did you get?
I got
a 4.
A 4. It says for some reason that I crit, apparently. Or wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind.
No, that's just listing off what the
okay.
numbers mean. Don't get too confused, you guys. Yeah, go with what the little bracket thingy says for what your number is. The other thing is so sort of like letting you know what each thing is. Okay, so Allison, looks like you got the highest number. Chris,
Okay.
you got the second highest. Oh wait,
Okie
no,
dokie.
I got it wrong. It was Andrew. Andrew got the highest. Allison. Oh wait, God.
I think I accidentally
guys are rolling
rolled.
Constantly. Oh no, your most recent roll is a 3, so Allison, I'm putting you at the bottom. Sorry.
That's
buddy.
fair.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put a 3, 4, and a 5. Doesn't really matter because we'll just be going in whatever order. But yeah, this turn order at this time doesn't really matter because you guys are just arranging it however. But I guess if we are going to go in turn order, let's first go with Andrew. Which character are you picking to be your character?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Hello? Oh, there you
okay.
are.
Great.
I just realized this is the first time that I'm actually hearing your voice.
Yeah.
You've been
I've
quiet this
talking
whole
to
time.
myself this whole time.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna pick the chef. I mean, not the chef. Sorry, the builder, because I have an attachment to him.
Yeah, Builder looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
uh,
Chris, it's your turn.
I mean, I do love Joey Fish Sticks.
I know
That
you're
name-
very attached to
yeah.
Joey Fish Sticks.
It sounds like an undercover cop who picked a fake name, and he's really bad at picking a fake name.
Hey, it's me, Joey
Joey
Fish Sticks.
Fish
Let's
Sticks.
talk about the drug
crime,
operation and the crime stuff. Hey, who wants to do something illegal? Am I right?
So yeah, that's my guy.
Okay, Allison, what about you?
I'll go with the doctor. Penelope.
Okay, cool. So sorry, janitor, you got nobody. No love for you today. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. In the meantime, actually, you know what? Just so we can sort of save time, I would like to ask you guys to all draw yourselves 3 ability cards.
Alrighty. That's the player cards.
Do you guys need a reminder on how to do that?
It's the one with the skull on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that gave me 1 instead of the 3 I asked for, but you know what? We will live with that. You can do like something
I
where
just
you...
realized I could just deal out, here, I'm going to deal out 2 cards to all you guys.
Whoa. Oh, I think I did.
Ew.
Oh, I drew myself another card. I'm sorry. You know what?
Unbelievable. There, you all got 2 cards.
I'm stealing a card, apparently. I clicked on the steal card button, and now it says that I'm stealing it.
Yeah.
It's not actually giving it to me. It's saying I'm stealing it, but then it never gives it to me. I'm
Chris,
apparently...
stop
Okay.
stealing my card, man.
What? I'm trying to steal your card?
I
Notice
don't
how
know. It
the
says
Discord
Chris
has
F
already
wants to steal
begun.
this card from your hand.
What?
Let it go or
Oh,
no
that's
way.
not... Oh my god, that's not mine. I'm sorry. I thought that was my deck, and I was like, why isn't
What is
it...
going
like,
on?
Okay, important
I
note.
clicked on your deck.
Guys, I
by
thought
There
we were
should
a
be rules
team
about
here.
players stealing cards from each other.
I clicked on your deck because I thought it was mine, and then I was like, why do I have to steal cards from myself? I own this.
Okay, Andrew, place down your last remaining 2 cards onto your character. Andrew.
What's happening? It's not letting me.
It's not letting you?
I don't know. There's like a buffering icon in the middle of my screen right now.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Well, Chris, I'm gonna remove just one of your cards.
And then,
Oh shit.
Oh.
oh wait, am I?
Oh
No
my
way,
God.
you can't steal my card. Wait, so I got here. There's one. I gave one to somebody. I think it's gonna work out in the end.
Okay.
We're gonna get there
Okay.
eventually.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Okay, I think I got it. I think.
Okay, cool. You do me a favor and just draw out that last one so I can remove it from the game. Just drag and drop it.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Delete. Awesome. Copy. Paste. All right. Well, while you guys are setting up the board and arranging the tiles however you will, I will be just looking up what ability cards you have and then writing their names on there for the sake of speed. Cool. I wonder if this would work. If I were to highlight all of these and dang it. Okay, well, shoot. I don't know how to give permissions, apparently. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to write down. So, yeah. Guys, you all have the ability to drag and drop the tiles. Just arrange them around the main center. And remember that you can move your own spawn tiles and to just place them on one of the ends.
Mm-hmm. So, but this is in like turn order, right? Or this beginning, you kind of just.
Oh no, this isn't in turn order. This is you guys collaborating amongst yourselves, deciding how you would like to arrange it.
So
Okay.
this is like pre-game, right?
Yeah, this is sort of like the setup stage, if you would.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, imagine this being like y'all are a bunch of kids, and the teacher just came by, dumped out a bunch of Legos, and you guys are all like, let's build a castle.
So this, okay, so
Mm-hmm.
is that okay if I placed that tile, this one right here? Because,
this one?
Yeah, to kind of do I think it's a
the
secret
door
right?
thing? Yes, that is.
Okay.
Yeah. Just for testing out the secret tour thing, because this wasn't part of the original concept. I just think that would be an interesting mechanic for player movement. Because also enemies are able to access secret doors, but that's only if investigation occurs, which we'll go over once the enemy's turn actually occurs.
Okay.
Yeah. It's highly unlikely to occur on like the very first turn though.
So are we placing every single tile?
Yeah, you guys are just placing every tile. Just make sure that every tile that's on these four corners is like this one where there is a door that connects to it. And also keep in mind that you can only scare them if they're able to access the areas that you want to scare them into.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want them in our spawn area.
That's correct.
So if I were to put this like here.
However, it's something you don't need to worry about during like phase one. Basically, the main reason why you wouldn't want someone in your spawn area is simply for the fact that for surgery to occur, so worst case scenario, if you were to die, one of your allies with the surgery ability would need to get over to your spawn tile and they can't perform it if there is an enemy occupying your tile.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess because what I'm thinking is, therefore, is it better to just make it very unlikely for the enemies to be able to access each of the spawn tiles? So like if I put this the surgery or the doctor's room here, because it's very hard to access if you're just a normal human being, is that kind of
yeah, that's a legal move. Basically, you have a secret door that you have set up with your spawn tile. So
multiple secret doors, really.
Exactly. This is this is the scare factory.
Okay.
You have your secret routes of getting around. However, there's always a chance that one of these guys might discover one of your secret routes. So be
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
and
I
by
guess
the way, if an enemy were to step onto the same tile that you are occupying, then they get to roll an action die, and depending on the outcome, you might end up getting injured and losing one of your ability cards, or losing even 2 ability cards if they were to crit upon you.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are trying to scare them and avoid them at the same time.
Okay. So I guess we should put all of these spawn tiles that should only have one tile connecting it to the main board as well. I don't know.
You could do that. Just keep in mind that you have a limited number of tiles that you can move.
Right.
So the farther away you are from them,
true.
the harder it's going to be in order for you to access them.
Right. Right. Okay.
So you got to find that Goldilocks zone.
I don't know how strategic I should be trying to play this.
This is the first game. It's about playing and testing and experimenting. Okay. Once you guys have confirmed and locked in the tiles, just let me know, and I will move all of those tiles onto the map layer. Meantime, I'm just going to be looking at ability cards and yeah. Okay. 5 of clubs. Recycle. Move 1 tile. I think you're going to just keep its original ability. Seems a little more straightforward. This thing keeps getting in the way. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just set this up. Okay, so that one's recycle. What's 4 of diamonds? Watch your step. 4 of hearts. Asthma. Okay. How's it going, you guys?
Doing all right.
Remember, for the sake of this playtest, I recommend that you guys think out loud when it comes to any of your decision makings or any of your thoughts during the time, for the sake of the recording and gathering information.
Okay. Well, right away when I'm building the map, I think that maybe we should have a bit more room. If you can see my ping down here.
Okay.
Because it kind of forces us to be in close proximity. If we are, they're going to be going out these paths here, and we're going to be kind of forced into close proximity with them, unless we have some sort of ways around.
Okay, so do you mean literally just simply Roll20 wise technical limitations, like you would want
No, I meant like when constructing the map. I think that maybe we should have some.
15 tiles might
Yeah.
be too small of a number, is what you're
Yeah, it might be a bit too small. We can continue as is. I don't want to try and change things up too much now.
feeling?
I just feel like there might be a chance that, like, as you can see by my arrow pointing, hopefully you can see it. This area right here is going to be a hotbed of activity for the enemies.
That's right.
They're going to be moving here a lot.
Yeah, they're going to be moving. They're going to be shaking.
And so it's going to mean that moving through this area is going to be way harder for the players. Well, for us. I mean, we do have like here, we've got sort of a rest spot. We've got one here, which so it's not entirely, and like well, hopefully we've got some more. We've got one here, although they can't access it from this side, but it should at least buy us some time. And we've got one over here, but I think maybe that's just something the players need to consider when building the map, is having locations for players to rest, catch a break.
Yeah.
So as in areas where the enemies can't reach, or less likely to reach?
Yeah, less likely to reach. I mean, they only move one at a time, but like from previous playtesting experience, you can get a lot of enemies in one area. And then it becomes they basically wall off your ability to move there. And so I think actually ultimately 15 tiles may not be enough, and we might have to step it up to 20. Again, don't want to make that change right now. Just something I've noticed from a couple play tests, because like you'll have to move around, like move here and then move there and then move there. You got to like move around. But if there's a bunch of enemies in this tile, it's way harder to get around.
I noticed that too.
The doors, the secret doors help with that. Sorry to interrupt, but the secret doors help a lot with that. But ultimately, yeah, it is very, like, again, and I think maybe it might even be the number of enemies, but it's very challenging to move around. And I'm saying this now when we haven't even started yet, because I'm just noticing, not to critique the building skills of the map building, considering it's literally but it's like a very straight line, and I feel like that might make it more challenging. So I don't know. I'm gonna make a note of that. I'm gonna see. Let's see what happens in the end. Let's see what.
Okay. But Joey Fish Sticks, still need you to place down your.
Oh right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm used to like starting my first turn as the builder. I think it's because of our two other play tests. So
sorry.
No, it's okay.
He always ends up picking
me.
the builder. He
I
loves
always
the
end
builder.
up.
Oh yeah.
So I that's my go-to by default. So I was a little stuck in my ways.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go.
Quit being stuck in your ways. It's 2020. Okay.
I feel like, you know what? No, you know what? We're gonna go. Okay. You know what? Here. They can enter my room, but that's the cost of being beautiful, baby. Let's do this.
Okay. Cool.
We want to move maybe this here, so there's like multiple ways to enter and exit.
Maybe.
Or, no, because is that what you're saying? How if there's like an enemy, kind of right? I don't know how to ping.
You just tap and hold.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so like right here, and then it's like you basically can't move around this area, right?
Yeah, I think though that might also come at the cost of meaning they can get in easier.
Okay.
You know what? I'll move that there. I'm risking it all.
You can.
Yeah, baby.
Can you turn it around so that there's?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. I think we're allowed to turn the pieces, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're able to rotate it, guys.
Did we? I remember there being a discussion about color.
If you
match.
do rotate it, keep in mind that that might suddenly turn certain doorways that were once open doorways into suddenly secret doors, or et cetera, et cetera.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Just another rule. When it comes to exploration, right? In a lot of other tile games, whenever somebody comes up to a doorway where there's an open end, they would just step through it and then suddenly, they would draw a tile and place it down. In my past experience with the playtest with you, Chris, I noticed long term that it gets pretty difficult when these guys start spreading out further and further away, and then it just becomes like essentially you're chasing after them to try and get somehow in front of them and slap down a token because they're just keep exploring and expanding the map. So I don't want that to become like completely impossible, but I'm thinking maybe it should be something like maybe if they investigate on a tile with an open doorway, do they create a tile? Because I don't want to remove that random element to it. Also, I'm wondering if that should be an ability that is that something that all players should have, the ability to just walk through an open door and then create a tile there. I think that should be something like possible of players to do. But yeah, I don't know. Keep in mind the rule. There has to be an open doorway linking to this.
Wait. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't see it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
We could do.
I mean, with secret doors, technically they can always exit out because keep in mind, they can go through the one way of a secret door. So it's perfectly possible if you want them to suddenly, slide down and then they're unable to return and connect back with their companions. But like, yeah. Okay. How is everyone feeling?
Okay. A little thirsty, if anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, more in terms of the game. Are you guys ready to begin?
Yeah. I think it's hard to kind of, get everything right away. So it's good to get going.
Okay, let's hop in. Bloody Butcher. All right. Unfortunately, this setup time has eaten away at a bit of time, but so I wasn't able to write down all the ability cards. But let me start with the enemy's turn. Now you guys get to see a little bit of what the enemies get to do. So I'm going to go real quick with this. So normally I would roll like the enemy movement die, but just for the sake of showing you guys a little bit of how it would work, basically I roll for all of these guys and I determine which direction that they're going to go. I've done this enough that for the sake of speed, I'm just going to handle the first turn. But then on the following turns, I'm going to more or less hand that power over to you guys. So for now, I'm just going to be sort of the AI. So whenever 6 is rolled, that means that they draw an investigate, that they investigate. Investigate means 2 things, which you can see down here if you read. Investigate means that they get to draw a boss card and go through a secret door if there is any nearby. There isn't any that's adjacent to them at this time, but yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I also go, by the way, from like red to purple, like rainbow style, and that's why I'm doing like rolling all 6 at once. You guys, you could just do the token actions just so you guys don't lose track of who's who and what. Okay, 4 means red. Red is this way. Oh, right. Before I forget, let me just lock in all these tokens onto the map layer real quick. Map layer. Map layer. Map layer. Okay. So he would just hop over to here. Okay, yellow. Yellow rolled a 1. Okay, where do you guys want yellow to move? because it's player choice. He got a 1.
Do we want them to kind of all be together? Is that better?
Well, one thing that happens if three of them enter into a room, then basically, let's see. Oh, here's a good example. Let's say 3 of them were to go into this room. As soon as they get into this room, that triggers an investigate, meaning that a card is drawn, that a boss card would be drawn just like before, right? And they would go through any secret doors, meaning that all of a sudden, Doctor, you would have 3 guests that just bust in through the secret door because they suddenly discovered all together, there's a secret door over here.
Well, what about the other secret door? Is there like a roll for that or nah? Just kind of.
No, but there's a chance that if one of these 3 people in this room now on the next turn roll a 6, then that means that they discover one of these other secret doors. For this, I'm going with the rule that it's randomly determined. I'm thinking if there's 3 secret doors, then it's 1 and 2 means this side, 3 and 4 means that side, 5 and 6 mean that side. We don't have an official rule for it quite yet, so we'll just calls it when we seize it. Anyways, so there's information for you guys. So yeah, which direction do you guys want yellow to move?
So basically, we don't want them to be together now.
Yes.
Okay.
Sort of, you know, scary, spooky skeletons. Divide and conquer, right?
But
at the same time, the more spread out they are means, you know, more area that they are occupying and a little bit more difficult for you to move around.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off.
I guess we should spread them out right now just because there are 4 other enemies that have to roll and we don't want them to all somehow get red or, you know, right? So maybe like just move the yellow guy to down. Okay.
Well, you have control, so you can actually grab and move him if you so wish. Want to try that out?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, like that.
Boom. Okay. Well, let's see who's next. 5 is yellow. So good call. Now green is moving down there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay. Now, let's see. Blue is going to be going through green, and 2 is blue. So we now have them all spread out. The reason why this guy hasn't moved is because he rolled a 6, meaning that he just investigates the area and just draws like a single boss card. But now the big bad boss has a total of 2 HP now. And he just gets stronger from there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, start things off. Spawn in to your specific spawn room, builder.
Oh.
Wait your turn. Unbelievable.
I guess it's better that I'm not spawning. Just ready to die.
Yeah, you're just like embracing death immediately. So yeah, Andrew, don't be afraid to ask any questions if you are, you know, need a little bit of guidance or clarity as to what you can do. Basically, on your turn, you can move up to your movement from your spawn tile. You can go through secret doors freely. And you can do any of the things that are listed on your character sheet, which, in case you don't have it out, there it is. Click the little thing and you'll see that you're able to place 1 map tile, 1 token, and that token can be a war token or a scare token, your choice. You have a limited number of them. So one thing that I should clarify, by the way, you might notice that above each of your ability cards, is a certain amount of tokens, where it says times 3, times 3, times 3, that kind of thing. So you all start off with just 3 tokens. If we feel like that number might be too low, I'm willing to up it. But basically what happens is if you run out of tokens, then what that means is the card then, whatever card is underneath is inactivatable. You can't use it, essentially. So be careful how you spread out that resource, essentially.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So so I get to move now, right?
Yep, just click and drag your token as you would.
Cool. And I just move one tile at a time?
Yeah, just move one tile at a time.
All right. I'll go here.
Okay.
And
by the way, you can only place tokens in the tile that you're occupying or on the exits of the tile that you are occupying.
Okay.
Also, you guys might notice that between the group of you guys, once again, scare tokens and such, you don't have too many, so you're going to have to try and work together to figure out how to properly get it. I mean, you can try and control exits and movement with war tokens, or try and get off immediate scare tokens if you so wish. But yeah, keep in mind you can get more out of scare tokens with actually having a bunch of them go through.
How do I select my scare token?
Oh, are you trying to select your scare token? Sorry. Yeah. Permissions currently aren't set up. So are you just trying to place a scare token here right now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. I'll just, for now, me or Chris can handle the tokens for you guys.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah, sorry. I'll try and figure out a more effective way of giving you guys tokens. Probably that would be like physically putting like 3 tokens on your sheet and giving you permissions to that. I'm thinking of affecting the default settings of default tokens and making it all player permissions, but we'll see. Anyway, so you place one tile. You're able to place a map tile.
Okay. Also, like, so every turn, do I perform all the things that are listed on my...
You do not have to perform all the things. Oh, I should, before I forget, I should probably point out something. So your ability cards, what do they do? So you have 3 abilities here. I'm familiar with them. So recycle. What recycle allows you to do, more or less, is here I'm going to just show this through this. Is it allows you to remove a tile that is adjacent to you, and then place that tile however you like adjacent to yourself. So more or less, you're able to pick up and move a map tile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The only problem is that you can't affect the tile that, or you can't remove a tile that has somebody on it already.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There is another ability in this game that allows you to rotate a tile that somebody's already on.
Okay.
Which is kind of trippy. But yeah, so that's one of your abilities. Another one, if you so choose to use it, is you select any tile that is adjacent to you or that you are occupying. I'd say, though, that you would need some sort of linking doorway probably for this one. But essentially, you pick it, right? And Miasma and Watch Your Step are 2 separate abilities. But basically, Watch Your Step, it was the janitor's ability. And so if let's say this guy was to step into here. Watch your step would immediately trigger, and then you can move him out of any exit. So imagine sort of, once again, Scooby-Doo. That's where a lot of my inspiration apparently comes from. Slippery floors, basically you can slide this person out any of the exits as soon as you do that. So it's a pretty good way of quickly maneuvering someone through an area. Miasma is a pretty spooky one. One may say possibly overpowered and needs balancing. But basically, you pick a tile, and if an enemy enters into that tile, then that enemy, then basically we roll a action die. And let me just double check what it says here for miasma. Basically, you just create a damaging fog that choose a tile, roll an action die for every time an enemy would enter that tile until the next enemy's turn. Okay, yeah, so that lasts for one like enemy phase. So there's a chance that he might not go through that, and then that would go away. But basically, on a miss, nothing happens. On a hit, then you get to remove one possibility card. On a crit, you remove 2 possibility cards.
That is OP.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty strong. There is a chance, of course, that it could not get off because they could roll a miss, of course. But yeah. For now, that's how it currently works. But yeah. So what would you like to do? You've placed 1 token. You can place 1 map tile and 1 what's it called? Yeah, or you could, use a ability token or something.
Okay, let me do this.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to use miasma?
Yeah, I'm going to put it right there.
Okay, just so you know, you don't actually end up expending that card. This is just something that you can keep doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
However, that only would work for, it said, as it said, it only works for the 1 turn. So after this enemy's turn, what's it called? It will end up going away immediately on the next player's turn. So it's only around for 1 round.
So you can't flood the entire map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for the sake of speed, if you guys like, I could just run through the enemy's turn real quickly, or if you guys like, I can try and explain it to you and allow you to do it for your round. I think for the sake of the playtest, you guys should try it at least once. So for this enemy's turn, select any enemy and then just roll once to see what they do. Click roll enemy movement. Since you ended your turn, Andrew, you're the one that is going to be playing through this one.
Okay. So I just select an enemy?
Yeah.
Any?
Yeah, just select any enemy, but keep in mind that they only do like their movement 1 time.
Okay.
So click 1 and then click the token. 1. Okay, which enemy was it that you selected?
The green one.
Okay, the green one. So you get to choose which way it goes.
He's going to go left.
Okay. Okay, pick another one.
All right.
Another one. Was this yellow?
No, this one is the blue one.
Okay, which direction are you moving him? You could move him into your miasma if you want to trigger it.
Where did I put my asthma again? Oh, up there.
Okay. Yeah. I think you put
Yes.
it up there. That's what
Okay,
you chose.
let's move him there.
Okay, cool. Now just click the enemy or roll action die.
Okay.
5 crit. Okay, so both boss cards are removed.
Oh. So do I win?
In the original rules, you would win, but
Oh wow, okay.
in this one, I say that like basically the only way to win is by defeating the boss. So of course, if he has no boss cards when his turn comes around, there's 2 ways, by the way, to summon the boss. One way is if you kill like half of these guys and remove them from the board, then he would end up coming in. The other way in which he's summoned is when 5 ability cards are placed onto him, which you just warded off potentially him coming in only a few rounds from now. So yeah.
Great.
So congrats on that.
Yay.
Yay. So anyways, continue as you were doing. I'm just going to be putting in the last name for this ability card, 3 of Hearts. So yeah, just continue.
Right.
Move anyone you haven't moved yet. 1, you know what that does.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 of Hearts on a tile. Okay.
Okay. I think I did all of them.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, Chris, I finally put on, actually here, let me just do this real quick. Okay, cool. Yo, Chris, I put on the names of your ability cards right there. If you want, you can go hop over to the thing so you can read that. But otherwise, cool. None of the enemies got a crit, or not a crit, got an investigate. So you guys are lucky. No more of those cards were drawn this turn. That ends the enemy's turn, so the miasma is gone. Penelope, it's your turn.
Isn't it Chris's turn?
Oh, wait. No, you were right. It is Chris's turn. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You
Sorry.
deny me my birthright?
We used to go at it in like an order of like here to here to here. Sort of a real zigzag motion.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So, good old Joey. What's changing the locks again?
I think that's hold on. I think that's my spawn tile.
Oh yeah, that's her spawn tile.
Ah, my bad.
Yours is with the fish guts and stuff.
Yeah. that
also,
would
you
make
moved
sense.
yourself so far away from them, and you have 3 move speed. So you're gonna be like sprinting over and exhausted the moment you get there.
So I've got. What does changing the locks do again? That might be useful here.
Okay, changing the locks. That's under the construction ability. Oh wait, no, that's the janitor ability. Changing the locks. Move any ward token on your current tile to any other exit tile on the same tile. So basically this allows you to more or less, if someone else placed a ward token there, you could be like, oh, are we changing our minds? Okay, I'll just shift it over there now. By the way, Builder, you ended your turn outside of your field. There is a decent chance that you might end up getting attacked.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you gotta move back to your tile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we want to undo? Do we want to slam that undo button, rewrite the fabric of reality? Because I mean, I haven't taken my turn yet.
I mean,
It's still
it's created a bit of a scenario for the sake of playtesting. I
Should
think.
we see what happens?
Yeah, let's see what happens, because technically there's 2 triggers there right now, and now we're up for a debate of. First, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm just saying, interesting situation there.
We're just gonna sacrifice you for the sake of testing.
Exactly.
I'll be fine.
So says the doctor. So Chris.
Okay, so sorry, what about Bloody Butcher? I need to know what I got going for me.
Bloody Butcher, I think, is the most offensive ability that we got in this game. And that's one where, let's see, Bloody Butcher, roll the action die, hit 2 roar token, 3 roar token. Place the war token on any tile with a severed. Oh, never mind. Maybe it was. Oh no, it's fresh meat that I was thinking about. That was the vicious one. Basically, fresh meat is the ability that allows you to run into a tile that has an enemy, attack them. If you crit, you remove them and you turn them into tokens. But yeah, no. You have the ability to basically place down a ward token wherever there is. So you can roll the action die to place down a ward token wherever there is a scare token. It used to be scare specific, but now that it's all scare tokens and the same thing. Basically, it means you can help out your buddy here who's possibly at risk of taking damage by placing a ward over on his token over there.
Well, you know what?
Hey,
you know, I think I'll do just that, and I'll place that there.
There you go.
Oh, but I only get to place the one. Oh no, I get to use 2 tokens and use
two ability cards.
So I'm gonna hippity hoppity,
skippity
scoppity. Oh, but I'm gonna be trapped, and that's gonna suck. I could place a scare token here, but that would also involve letting the enemy come to me. And you know what? I don't.
Also, you place that token through an ability card, so that doesn't count as the 2 tokens you can place.
Oh, ooh,
my.
You know what? I wish I had more movement, man. If I had 2 more movement, I could do the sickest combo that has ever been pulled off in human history. But I can't. Alas.
Cannot pull off a gamer move.
Oh, you know what? Wait. I could use up all my ward tokens to and in hopes that
Keep in mind, it would take like them having to be here and rolling a 6 for them to come to you.
You know what? I'm gonna hop down here. I'm gonna place a scare token. And a ward token. Just to make myself extra safe. Okay. And then that's where I'm gonna have to end off. And I'm hoping that I can combo with the good doc. To get something. I'm trying to work with you to set something up. It's gonna take time. I only got 3 moves. I only got 3 steps I can take. It's gonna take some time, but that's gonna be my turn. And I mean, I guess I could use it. Wait, what does Mad Science do? Let's check that last one.
Mad Science originally would allow you to be like drawing more ability cards, but I noticed that we have a lot of things that draw ability cards and not enough things that actually produce tokens for you guys. Speaking of producing tokens, I need to mark down lost numbers. By the way, tokens placed through ability cards. I'm not going to count them towards tokens that you've actually used up. Just because there are some ability cards that allow you to place a lot of tokens at once. So, 2. And Chris, if you could mark down and reduce the number of one of your war token stacks. I'll leave that up to you. Okay, so with that concludes your turn. I've already shown you guys how to do the enemy movement. Should I do just the big cluster roll and just quickly do it? Or Chris, do you want to take the honors?
Actually, could you take care of it? I really got to get a drink. I'm going to fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, so starting with the top of the rainbow, we got red moving through 4. Number 1, he's moving back over here. Next up is orange, 1. Okay, which direction do you guys want to move him?
Let's go.
Starting to get pretty heavy over here, but I mean,
maybe back to the right.
To the right, okay.
Yeah, maybe take some of the heat off of.
Yeah, buddy
Andrew.
Over there. Okay. 2. By the way, I'm going to say that they can move through secret doors if you guys roll a 1.
If we roll a 1?
Yeah, so basically you can move them through a secret door if you so wish.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like you pressing the button and they just slip through the door and they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. He rolled a 2, which is blue normally. There is no blue, so he is going to just stay sitting there for now, ominously. Next up is green. He rolled a 2 for blue. He's going to go that way. And we have a blue going the direction of yellow. And we have purple guy moving in whatever direction we wish. Where do we want to move him?
Okay, well, maybe to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Because if they go right and then they're kind of, and yeah, I don't know, Chris is like right there.
Okay. Well, with that ends Chris's turn. Is now your turn, Zadokta.
Cool. Could I just get an overview of what the abilities are here?
Sure. So Cure is a very interesting ability. It's pretty useful. It allows you guys to be a little bit more risky because you have the ability to use that ability card to return ability cards that were lost to players. This can't be used to bring back an ally, however, and you have to be in the same tile as whoever it was that was injured. Deadly Dusting is sort of like an one-turn only omnipotent ability, basically sort of like Miasma and the other ones. You select a tile, right, that is adjacent to you, that you have line of sight on, you know, right, either through like a secret door or through one of the exits. And you basically fill that area with a dust cloud thing, and it prevents people from entering in. Maybe I should change the name to like Deadly Stench or something. I don't know, something that makes people avoid the area.
Wait, sorry, just to clarify. So you put it on a tile that, and the enemies will just avoid that tile?
Yeah, basically the enemies will not be able to enter that tile no matter what.
Oh, okay. So even if they roll, even if they roll like that color, they would just stay. It would just It would just like completely override
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Okay.
So it's a very powerful ability. However, just like the miasma, as you saw, it only there for the one sort of round. After that, it's gone. And so, yeah.
Cool.
Repair is an interesting one. I believe it's the one that allows you to regain ward tokens, essentially.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's just one per use.
Actually, what repair allows you to do is you roll an action die, and basically on a hit you recover like 1 ward token, and on a crit you recover 2 ward tokens.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and that works pretty well for your character, because if you look at Penelope, I mean, something tells me you already saw, but yeah, Penelope has the really cool ability of being able to place up to 3 tokens in a single turn and use 1 ability card. Also, your move speed ain't that bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so in terms of the movement, I can move, I can move 1, place something, and then move again, place something, move again, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Get creative with it, yo.
Sick. Is Chris back? No.
I'm here, yes.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because you said what was your plan? I guess you said you had like a plan. So I just want to, do you want to
well, the ward tokens allow you to sort of move enemies where you, allow you to move enemies when they run into them.
Yeah.
So
since their movement is chance-based, by closing off exits, you turn more and more of their movement into just wherever you wish to move them.
Yeah, so that way I can purposely push them into scares and then help us get more cards and stuff like that.
Plus, you can double up, since scares cause them to do another movement die, which could move them in any random direction. By closing off other exits and stuff to route them, yeah, basically you ensure a higher likelihood of setting up that sort of chain scare.
Cool. Okay. Now, so I can't use the deadly dusting in an area that an enemy is already occupying.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright. Whoops. But players can move through that if there's the.
By the way, as a player, you do have the ability to step out and discover a tile.
Wait, what? We can just move. I can just move here.
Yeah, and then drop a tile, like sick beats and all that.
What? So I could place 5 tiles if I wanted to keep doing that?
I would say, just because we have experience doing that kind of wacky shenanigans, and it has before led to just disappointment. I'm thinking maybe we should limit to, like, you're only able to like discover 1 tile a turn, or Betrayal on House on the Hill. The way they rule it is, whenever you sort of discover a tile, you end your turn right there.
Okay.
So it might be one of the things you do to conclude your turn.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I like that rule the most. Maybe we should do that as a rule. Plus, it makes this guy's ability to just slap down a map tile and not have to end his turn immediately be that much more of a, cool ability. While still not completely limiting everyone else's capabilities. Okay, yeah. Make a note.
Sorry, so just I can't remember if you've answered me, but can we, the players, move through any tile that has like deadly dusting?
Yes.
Okay, so would it be beneficial to apply that to this spawn tile?
During phase 1, they aren't able to enter your spawn tile anyways.
Oh, right. Okay.
Your spawn tile is your sanctuary for the first phase.
Okay, then there's really no point of putting it.
Since you do technically have Cure, you do have the ability to, if you so wish, get real crazy and jump into this tile. Even if you take some damage, you might be able to technically cure that damage. But because Cure is an ability card that allows you to recover lost ability cards.
Right. Wait.
Yeah. So
wait, hold
you
on.
guys,
I thought it was the tokens.
No, repair allows you to recover.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Ward
Yeah.
tokens. Specifically ward tokens, and Cure allows you to recover lost ability cards, and that is good for anybody.
Okay. But what would be the benefit of doing that? Just so I can slap down a scare immediately?
No, you can't slap down a scare token that someone. It's just, let's say you didn't want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm over here. Instead, you could be like, just run right through. But he would basically be like, what the fuck, and roll an action die to see whether or not he attacks you. I'm just saying you have the ability to cure yourself, so you could take advantage of the mechanic. And
Okay, I see.
But I've been told not to. I'm just showing you. That's what everything is, because you guys are allowed to enter the same tiles as these guys. It's just the rules of not being able to drop things on the same tile still applies. It's just that, if you're really desperate to get through to the other side, and in order to set up some sort of super sick gamer move, then you need to just roll and take the chance. You have a 1 out of 6 chance of nothing bad happening whatsoever.
So like basically taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. D&D, you know it.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna not do that for now because
What, the healer isn't gonna charge headfirst into battle? Okay.
I don't know if that's necessary on the first round.
Tank the damage.
Combat medic.
Can I place a scare? Oh wait, hold on. They're not allowed to come. Can I place a scare in my spawn room too?
You could, but that would be you could do that. Phase 2, that could become handy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I'm thinking, like, even though if yellow can't come into this room now, like, there's an opportunity of, like, green moving.
True. Contingency for... Yeah.
I have backup plans for my backup plans.
Yeah, that's what this game is about. It's about construction, pre-planning. I like that. Okay, sure. You could place the scare token.
Because I can place 3, so I might have... Wow. And also, is there like a benefit in placing more than 1 scare token in a single tile?
Is there a benefit?
Yeah.
Placing more than 1 scare token in a single tile. I believe originally it was like a limit up to 3 kind of thing. I think how it would be is they get to roll like 3 action dice or whatever, but it would not count as a chain scare, I don't think. I don't know. Personally, I kind of want to encourage the game of, having chain scares occurring, so I might... I don't know. Chris, as another game designer, what do you think? Should we put a limit to, like, you can only place down 1 scare token, or just encourage players to, set up a series of scare tokens?
That is a tough one, admittedly. Because, I also think that that's a big part of the game. But what happens, and this may be an unlikely scenario, but what happens if players start taking advantage of that to like an extreme degree?
I basically
it's
want to
just-
encourage players to get creative and not just do the most blunt brute force solution.
Spawn
That is true.
camping.
Spawn camping, and just because, I mean, I believe that I showed pretty quickly with like a ability like change in the menu where you can move scare tokens. Literally what I did was I ran up as the doctor, right? I was over here, right? So I ran up to about like here, placed down 3 scare tokens, and used an ability to like force all 3 scare tokens right onto this guy in that same turn.
Oh.
And be like, attack! And it was incredibly blunt force. It was funny, but I don't want that to become so rinse and repeat. I want there to be some challenge. So, okay, for the sake of this playtest, for record, players are limited to only 1 scare token on a tile.
Okay.
Or,
okay.
perhaps, you can place more than 1 scare token on a tile, but only 1 scare token triggers at a time.
Okay, so it's like
That
leaving another one.
If someone gets scared and leaves the thing, there's still 1 scare token left in there for someone else to run in. Just because once a token is triggered, you know, it goes away, right? So
yeah,
it's just to kind of reinforce a thing.
Is that the same with ward, or they're there forever?
No, they're there, but as soon as they're used, they're triggered once and they go away immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, because what I'm thinking is, if I were to put a ward token, right here, right? Would there still be a chance for this yellow guy here to, well, actually, I guess there's a very low chance of them coming into or hitting this this anyways, right? Like, yeah, I don't want to waste a ward. I just want to put it there for the next turn.
You only have 3 ward tokens on you, is what I'd point out.
Yeah.
And this is very early on.
But I can get more.
You could get more because you do have repair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If I just run around warding places.
I mean, go right ahead. That might help your allies. It'll give you more board control.
Okay, we'll just do that. So I'm not thinking for like ever.
Just keep in mind that the closer you squish these guys in together, you know, the more times they can investigate. So, bit of column A, bit of column B.
I just really don't want them in this room, right? Because that's pretty important. The spawn
Stay out of my room. Yeah.
Basically.
Anyways,
right, whatever.
For the sake of the playtest, I will have to insist that you make a decision.
Yeah, let's put a ward here.
Okie dokie. I'll do that. Copy.
And then I'm gonna move. Oh gosh, I move here and place a scare token.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 movement. Oh wait, that's 1 movement, and then and then I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll put 1 here as or maybe actually let's just put it here. Let's move that one over here. There we go. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna activate the deadly dusting in this room where I am.
Sure. Deadly dusting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at these high detailed effects. Okay. Anyways, it's your turn. You have now done everything you could. It's now their turn. Select enemy and begin the you don't have to do it in the rainbow order that I do things.
Cool.
Technically.
All right. I'll do this the yellow one
roll
first.
Enemy
then
movement and just do that for each of them and then carry it forward.
1, so I can choose for the yellow. Oh, what if I just move this guy here? Does that activate immediately?
Yes, it does.
Oh, cool.
Okay, click
so
and yeah. Roll
which
for
one do I?
scared enemy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 2, blue. He is going to flee to wherever blue is.
There's no blue.
There is no blue. I'd say under the conditions of like being scared, if that thing isn't available, we'll treat it like another 1. So you could more easily set up chains. So you can move them any direction again.
Oh.
So you could possibly move them out over to there. I'll allow tiles to be discovered through scared enemy fleeing.
Oh.
If you say that.
Yeah, that's yeah, I guess let's do that.
Okay, cool. Drag and drop a tile.
Okay. Where's the tiles? Oh, right here.
Yeah. Interesting scenario because of no ability cards in there yet. Only have 1 ability card that's there. Yeah.
Maybe let's do it like. Oh, can I turn it? Yeah, or no?
Yes, you can rotate it.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're done, and then I'll move it onto the map layer, so it's no longer covering anything.
Okay. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm assuming that you took only 1 scare token from each pile.
Yeah. Let's spread it
Okay,
out.
cool. There we go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for him, right?
Yep, that's it for him.
Cool.
You now have the other people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, because you got a scare off, that means you get to draw an ability card and choose who it goes to.
Oh. All right. So
yeah, I'm gonna just delete that though. Whoopsie doopsie.
I can do that now?
Yep.
Okay.
When you draw it and place it down, just tell me what it is.
It's a ace of spade.
The ace of spades. Chop chop. Doubled severed limb tokens in that area. Okay, so normally let tiles have unlimited tokens. So basically this would double the amount of scare tokens on a tile. Was its original purpose. And I think I'll keep that as its original purpose. So basically you can, if you use this on a tile where there is like more enemies, more scare tokens, you can double the amount of scare tokens on that one tile. So imagine you're chopping them in half and making whatever thing was scary more macabre.
Cool.
Because this is a cooperative game, I think that you should be able to choose who gets this ability card.
Oh.
However, keep in mind, whoever takes this ability card, that you would be covering one of your previous ability cards. But in a way, it counts as additional HP, so, But you can only, have the 3 ability cards available to you at a time.
Okay.
So.
Well, I think I want to keep. I think that the 3 I have right now are probably pretty useful. So, does any of you guys want this one?
It allows you to double scare tokens placed on a single tile.
I don't know. Might be best for the builder considering he has the tools to move around the most. So he can place them in vital areas and then
plus out of all.
away.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to pitch in my opinion. Okay.
So because I would take it in a heartbeat, but I also am a stubby-legged little boy and cannot move very far. So that does make it a bit difficult for me. But that's just my thoughts on the matter personally.
See. So I guess I'll take it. Because I'm a big boy.
Oh, sorry. Just to clarify, miasma and deadly dusting does the same thing, right?
No, miasma basically deals. It's how you guys removed what boss cards were here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe in that case, and then
I'm thinking maybe the rule for miasma should be it only removes like one boss card flat out instead of a chance of missing or up to 2. So, yeah, just gonna say that. I'm gonna retcon that one fucking detail just for the sake of like impromptu balancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, well, I was just wondering if, like, I could potentially, like, I definitely want to keep cure and repair.
Oh, absolutely.
I could like cover up deadly dusting unless unless Andrew, you're like, I'd rather cover up one of the ones you have.
I don't know. I like mine. I like my current set.
Okay. I'll just put that over the deadly dusting then.
Okay.
Boop. Oh gosh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right. Anyways, continue with the enemy's turn.
Oh, right. So that's orange. I think I was gonna do orange. I think I rolled for them a red. Did I? Oh god. I'll just do it again. It's a 6.
Oh, we got in. Okay, so where was that guy located? Are there any secret doors in his area?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. In that case, basically draw from the boss card and place it on the second slot for the boss card.
Okay. There we go. And does orange move or nah?
Orange does not move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. I'm gonna go with red. That's a 4. So it goes through red. It's gonna go up here. And then purple is a 1. I'm gonna put purple. Anyone have a opinion? I was just gonna put them back here, but
that's fine by me. I think that's. I don't see any. I don't have any problems with that. I have no.
Or do we want
arguments?
Or do we want them here and then Andrew can probably move? At some. Oh wait, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to
there. Then it's unlikely that he would be moving back through there unless he rolls another 6. So basically, oh wait, no. I mean, yeah, if he is there, then you could do that. And okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah. Because if this person is here, most likely the probability is that they're most likely gonna go into this room. Which is green hasn't moved yet, so maybe that's good. So we want them spread out. All right, whatever. Let's just put them here. Okay, and that's it. And then green. It's a 3. So then I go back up here. Oh, cool. All right.
Neat.
That's it.
Okay. That concludes it for their turn, and that also concludes it for your deadly dusting. I'm having such a hard time grabbing onto this drawing. There we go. Okay. Well, after you, it's Andrew. It's back to you, man.
Alrighty. Okay.
Well, now that this is your second turn, I think I'm gonna start just timing it on a turn basis to see how long it takes for you guys. Now that you have had a little bit more clarification of the rules and such. Anyways, your turn. Go.
Right, let's see here.
If you need a reminder of any of your ability cards, just let me know.
Wait, so I can place a map tile anywhere, right?
Yes, and you can do that without having to end your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But you have to be adjacent to the tile that you place it.
So like if I go up here,
yeah,
can I place it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or up here.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I'm gonna go, so I have 6 moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'll place a map tile there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can move there, right? Oh, whoops.
That is correct. You can move there. Here. No, you did it right. I'm just going to move it onto the map layer. Here you go.
Okay, cool. So that's 4 moves.
You can't exactly move through a wall, I don't think, or...
Could you make it a secret door?
I mean, that's pretty interesting. I kind of like that idea of like, you guys are like surrounded, and then as a contingency, you kind of press on the wall behind you, and then you just sort of like phase through it and like trigger a secret doorway. Because you can always draw any kind of tile with at least one exit to make it a secret door. It's just that, you know, there's the chance scenario that you could be like set up like this, right? These guys would come in, and then one of them rolls a, what's it called, a investigate. So it still has its own risk. So sure, why not?
Why not? Great.
Yeah, I think that allows a little bit more mobility to the players, which is one of the things this game needs. It's just that if you do that, keep in mind you would be ending your turn.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
and
I'm
you
thinking,
still haven't placed a token yet or used an ability card.
So I'm thinking, I don't know if you would ever do this, but if I use recycle right now on this map token.
Oh my God.
Can I do that?
You are literally like being the speed runner right now and like clipping through planes.
I'm gonna trap myself. And am I allowed to do that?
I'm curious.
I'm curious
we're
too.
playtesting. Let's find out how this would work.
I want to use the recycle on this map token.
Yeah.
Right below me.
Yeah. I'm going to say, though, that probably the rule, if this is happening, is that it has to be here. You have to have some sort of thing that I'm not going to be letting you be like place,
really?
and just be walking through the void every turn.
I just wanted some alone time, man.
Roll a d20.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So I guess we just have to move it up there to the right.
At one point, I would love to play D&D with you guys. This is shenanigans.
This
is so much shenanigans. Okay,
just giving me flashbacks.
Here, let me just hop to the map layer. Move this to the token layer. There, you have the capability of manipulating it now.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can place it anywhere over here. But in any direction. so long as all the sides line up.
All right.
You madman. You absolute madman.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Perfect.
Oh my god.
All right. Cool. So
Madness. This is
does that end my
madness.
does that end my turn?
I guess so.
Yeah.
You haven't
Yeah.
put a token, right? You can put a token in your
Oh, well, I'll put a token too.
Do you want to just drop a token in there? I'm going to tell you this.
Yes.
You can't remove a tile that has a token in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm just going to put a scare token right
Yeah, just
there.
Okay. A scare token? What type of
Yes.
token? Okay, you're dropping a scare token in your tile. You're running pretty low on those.
I'll be fine.
Okay. And paste. Cool. All right. Well, that was a map tile, a token, and a ability card. Just imagining the builder jittering up against the plane. Okay. Some good news. That was only 6 minutes. Now it's time for the enemy's turn.
All right. Sweet.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let you handle that because I
Mhm.
want to see how quickly it takes for you guys to resolve the enemy's turn.
Okay. So this guy's going to go here.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why
Wait.
could that guy move over there?
Oh, wait. Oh, oops.
Oops is
This
right.
way. Sorry. Did you put this top tile in the map layer? This one?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me just move that back to the map layer for you. There you go.
Okay.
Continue.
He's going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does he go over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say no,
No?
just because like until there is a tile placed there or he's forced to move there by either a one or one of you guys, he can't. Just for the sake of avoiding these guys ever expanding out of the map and farther away from you guys, essentially. From playtest experience, that is something that can happen, and you don't want to be late game having to like chase after blue or purple
Yeah.
because they are, all the way out here,
Okay.
and you're just clipping past them.
All right. So does that count as a one then? Where we choose where he goes, or does he just stay in the room?
I'm going to say, sure, that counts as a one then. You can choose one of the directions that it goes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move him there.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
2. Oh, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled a 6 for purple.
Oh, that means he investigates.
There's three possible secret doors, right? Or is there just one?
Well, you said for purple, yeah?
Yeah, for purple.
Well, in that case, there's only this secret door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he hops back over here. Good thing you didn't linger there. Yeah. And the boss gets another card. So just draw the boss card and place it down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I don't think blue has moved yet.
That's another scenario where there's no
tile
there,
so move them in one direction. basically your only option is really there, or he could just stand in the tile.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that concludes it, I believe. Yeah, yellow and green has gone. Yeah. Okay. It's getting awfully close to Penelope there, Chris. You might want to help your buddy.
It's fine.
Fine.
Okay.
But I just realized if you manage to get them over here, you might have a scare chain.
Well, on one hand, they both have to roll a 6.
Okay. All right. So I can move a ward token to any door, or I can place one on any door.
You can place one on any door, or you can move one on any door because you have the ability changing locks. So you could be like, okay, I'm going to move it over here then.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay.
Or you could hop over here. Yeah. However, you can only use an ability card once each turn.
Okay, so I'm going for a can I even move them through secret doors like here where they can't see? Or I can only move like a legal movement?
Yes, you can. If it's forced movement, you can move them through a secret door because you are forcing them through a secret door. Once again, Scooby-Doo scenario.
All right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to throw down another scare token here. That's 1, 2, 3. And I'm placing another ward token here.
Ooh, we got the big brain ideas happening.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm in a little bit of a tricky spot. A little bit.
You can you place down your 2 ward tokens. I mean, you place down your 2 tokens.
What other mad science? Which one's that again?
Mad Science, I think, is one that allows you to get back. Originally, it was to get back draw ability cards while you're on a token with scare tokens. So basically, originally it was for each scare token on the tile that you're on, et cetera, et cetera. Instead of that, I'm going to say Mad Science still requires you to be on a scare token, but it allows you to draw or create more scare tokens. Or actually, you know what? Since there's already something like Repair that exists that doesn't require that, I'm going to say that it works like Repair, except it's for scare tokens. So I'm just going to put down the different rule over here. Like Repair, but for scare tokens. Anyways, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, you know what? I think I should be fine. We're gonna scare the pants off these guys.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Lap, it is now the enemy's turn.
So is that am I moving the enemies?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on me. Where?
Yeah, it's on you, man.
Where's the buttons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, are you out of ward tokens?
2 to blue. Well, I'm out of 1 stack of them.
Yeah, I mean, you could just simply use some from this pile. There's no rule saying that you have to deplete one entirely before dipping into another.
I mean, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
It does, because if you run out of tokens on a basically you can't use whatever ability cards in that same slot.
Never mind then. We're doing that.
Okay.
So red moved to that tile. Next up, we're going to roll again. Okay, so They drew a boss card.
No, they got a 1. That means that it's player's choice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. Player's choice. That's orange.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move him here. I know they're grouping up, and that's a bit risky, but I want to keep my big beefy builder boy safe. So we're doing that.
Hey.
Let's see, a 2. So that is blue. And that's yellow, but there is no blue here.
Mm-hmm. Apologies, by the way, I'm just rereading the thing and I realize I have been influencing your decisions, would you say? Slightly? So I'm going to just refrain from any more talkings.
Okay, I mean, for the most part,
I'm just in Dungeon Master mode, so
Yeah.
I'm used to players being like, what about this? What are my choices?
Well, I mean, you have been explaining rules, so...
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I feel like I've just been mainly explaining rules for the most part.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not too, I don't think it's too egregious. I mean, then again, we will have to wait for those who oversee this play test in the future to determine for themselves. Anyways, yellow. There's no blue. Do I roll again for yellow, or is that just yellow doesn't move? The yellow enemy is supposed to move through a blue door. However, this tile lacks a blue door to move through.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I believe what we determined what it was last time whenever they rolled a door that was just not available, that I think I accidentally hopped between they wouldn't move and that the players would decide. I think for the sake of speed, we should keep it as maybe players decide, or should we just keep it as, you know what? No, they don't move.
Okay.
Yeah, they just don't move.
So yellow, then if I recall my rainbow colors, that would be green next, correct?
Yes.
Did it?
Hey, you did it. You finally did it.
Okay, so
without having to bust a ward.
Into the scare you go, boy.
Oh boy. You did it.
So now I draw a scare card? Or should we take care of the rest of the enemy movement first? I feel like part of me feels like I should deal with the movement first.
I guess so, just so you don't forget about the other guys, but for the sake of time. But also, I feel like in actual gameplay, you would have to resolve the scare immediately because there is a chance of it.
Well, I mean, we can do that now. So I draw a scare card, a scare card, correct?
No. You instead roll for scared enemy.
Oh,
one of
rolled
the token.
For scared enemy. Okay.
Yeah. So for one thing, you get to draw a player card. We'll deal with that later. I'll just draw that for you.
So I clicked on roll for scared enemy.
You got 5, meaning that he would move wherever there was a yellow tile. Unfortunately, there is no yellow tile. Oh wait, now I remember why I changed the rule to it being player's choice, because it made it more likely that you could get off a chain scare.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Now I remember what I said. I remember that I said, like, the last time that I only made an exception to, like, they don't move is when they were spooked. I think that's what the situation was, yeah?
I don't recall, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't have the best memory.
Okay, basically, if they're scared, you get to choose which way they go instead of them just staying there. So yeah,
Okay, so I choose where he goes?
you choose where he goes, yeah. Something tells me he's going to go through there. Unfortunately, that's going to mean that he's going to end up busting through this ward.
Cannibal busting through.
Yeah. I'm going to just, for the sake of tracking what happens in this game, I'm going to move the ward down over there. I'm going to move the scare token down over.
Sorry about your ward token.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I've got a date with destiny.
Mm-hmm. So roll it again.
This roll for scared enemy. Bam. Ooh. Be gone. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, that's a 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it sends it in 2 separate messages, and I always see the last message first. That's what my eyes are drawn to.
Yeah, that was one thing I couldn't fix. Fortunately, I partially wish I kept the D&D character sheets just so I could turn it into like just an ability action, but I don't know how to reprogram something like that. So.
But that's a 4. So 4 is green.
4 is red, my dude.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. My brain is.
Sorry, man.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Whoops.
I failed you.
Yeah, it's fine.
I sent you to your death.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got the 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Got the extra health.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, now that he fleed into there, I'm going to say that it's going to turn into probably him attacking. So roll action die. Hit, you lose 1 ability card.
Okay. So do I just can I get rid of this chop one?
Yes, you may.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Where do I?
Yeah. Just going to put that over there. There's actually something I can do, which I recently discovered this as a thing you can do, but yeah, you can flip it.
Flip it, yeah.
Yeah. But another thing to remember is that you guys ended up, so I'm going to say the rule is once the chain scare has resolved, you guys can choose who gets what cards. Although maybe you guys, since it's probably not going to affect the enemy's turn at this point, because you guys wouldn't be able to use these until the next player's turn, let's resolve the rest of the enemy actions. You got close, man. That was 2 out of 3, and you still got your party more ability cards, but unfortunately you weren't able to get off the complete thing.
The elusive chain.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, just one last thing. You guys, there is, what's it called? You guys have 3 scare tokens that have gone onto the boss. Normally that would mean that you could put them all onto 1 boss card, or it would be following the directions of the scare card. So originally the rule was if you place what's called scare tokens onto a card, it prevents more cards being stacked on top of it. However, because of my modifications to the rules, once it reaches 5, then suddenly the boss kicks in. So that kind of makes it redundant. So that would mean that you guys could eliminate one of these cards, essentially.
Yeah, that might be the way to go.
Okay. All right, then. In that case, yeah, I don't think there's, like, you can't really make much of an informed decision since they're all, like, face down. So, yeah. I'm going to... Oh, I guess I don't have anything to use to keep track of, like, boss cards that were used. So, I'm going to just...
Can you do the Yu-Gi-Oh thing and kind of just turn it to the side?
Yeah, sure. I'll put
it's like
it
a discard.
in. It is now a trap card.
Yeah.
There you go. Also, just for the sake of record keeping, I'm going to put down the other one that was also discarded. Originally it was 2, but I brought back 1 because my asthma was OP. And yeah. Okay. Anyways, I say I think you guys should resolve the enemy's turns, otherwise we're going to forget who's moved. And then once that's done, you guys can decide who gets what cards.
Okay.
All right. So, Chris, do you remember who's who?
Do I like who's which character?
No, like which enemy is moving?
Oh,
like which
green
enemy has
moved,
not moved yet?
Blue and purple. I
not
apologize. I was so you guys were talking and I kind of got mixed up whose turn it was still.
Oh, sorry.
So blue. No, it's okay. That's 3. So blue moves to green. There's nothing there. He steps into the void and disintegrates. Wait, what happens? Just nothing? Since there's nothing there? Or
Nothing.
Nothing.
And you only get to choose if it's a scare.
2. Blue. Uh-oh. Oh. No!
Well.
No! Roll, which? What do I do?
It's,
Action
here.
die?
Just because I like being the one to hurt you, I'm going to roll the die.
What have you done?
You get a hit.
We could have had it all.
Okay, to be fair, just because players could die and you guys did draw 2 ability cards, if we're going by order of operations, you guys should decide like who's getting what ability cards. So one of the ability cards was called Banquet. So this one's pretty awesome. Essentially, you get to roll the action die for each player that's in the game. And depending on what number you roll for them, they get a certain number of scare tokens. So basically, miss is none, 1 is a crit, and etc. So it's a good one for like basically repropping up everyone's resources. So that's one of the ability cards. The other one is 2 of clubs, which is repair. That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. I gave you repair when it should have been 2 of spades, which was fresh meat. Yo, you had the best. Yo, this was supposed to be the aggressive one. Have you used repair yet?
No.
No. Okay. So for that sake, I'm going to correct my mistake. I'm going to change that to being fresh meat. And yeah. So fresh meat is the one I was telling you about turning enemies into tokens.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Wow, I'm the best doctor ever.
Yeah.
Doc, I broke my leg. Can you help me? No, but I can kill your enemies and turn them into food for us.
That is kind of extreme. No, it's honestly pretty mild of a taste.
I feel like that's the equivalent of being like, Doc, I broke my leg in 3 places. Then don't go to those places. It's more like I will assure that you don't go to those places.
Wouldn't it just be like, all right, well, I guess it's time to die. Put you down with a lame horse.
Well, we're still on the clock, you guys, so we're gonna have to.
Yep.
Is right. So, anyway, so the reason why I pause it is because order of operations. You guys need to decide who gets what ability cards.
So Chris is losing 1, right? So he might basically just replace 1.
Just swap out.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Well, technically, I'm saying the ability cards were supposed to come first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Before he takes the damage.
I could replace Mad Science with Banquet. No offense, Mad Science.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but then if you were.
No, I'm saying you got to add before you can subtract to your fan.
Yeah.
So unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing this.
Yeah.
So do I just immediately lose whichever one I gain, or can I choose another one to lose?
You could choose a different one to lose.
Okay, so then I will cover up Mad Science with Banquet.
Mm-hmm.
And then what does Bloody Butcher do again? I remember what changing the locks does, but I'm sorry, I need to be reminded.
No problem, Bloody Butcher. It was the one that oh right, it's the one that allows you to place ward tokens wherever there are scare tokens.
Oh, okay, so you know what? I'm getting rid of changing the locks because yeah. Bloody Butcher might already be helpful.
Okay. Well, in that case, that probably means that repair is going to be going to somebody else.
My God. Andrew, do you want it or?
What does Watch Your Step do again?
Basically, it's a slip and slide. You get to choose where they step onto a tile, and then they're immediately yeeted out of that tile through force movement into any direction you wish. And we've gone over how force movement can lead to having enemies go into new tiles.
Yeah. Oh man, that's tough. I don't know what to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I can always cover up, I guess, Deadly Dusting. I did that last time, so I'm not too heartbroken over that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, finalize your decisions. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you are able to grab and drag the card.
Wait, so am I taking it?
It sounds like you're taking it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Andrew was gonna.
It's up to you if you want.
Sure, whatever. All right, let's just do that. Oh God. Okay. So you can keep going. I can't move the words. I can't move the words, but we can keep going.
Yeah. I'll move the words. Okay, it's now that the enemies have all gone, and by the way, after you're damaged, I forgot. You guys, after taking damage, I think you guys get to move into another tile of your choice. So basically, after you're damaged, you get to flee into another tile. I forgot to mention that. So, yeah. You can move anywhere as well as you can move anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So Doc and Chef, you can move.
Terribly sorry, but I have to go again. I will be right back. Just a moment.
Pick a direction first.
Pick a direction for who?
For you.
For me?
You got whomped, and you get to move in a direction.
I could move straight into another enemy.
Yeah, basically, get your ass kicked by like 2 people at the same time.
We're going round the world. I could go from one enemy to the next to just crawl my way back home.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, direction picked. I'll be back.
Okay, Allison, it is now your turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to be timing you this time.
Cool. Just a quick reminder. So I don't have anything that will help me regain tokens other than repair for war tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, actually, you also have fresh meat if you want to get revenge. You want to try fresh meat out?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's try fresh meat out.
Wait,
okay.
So that one is it automatic or do I roll for it?
Basically, you move into their tile.
Uh-huh.
This is part of the card's movement.
Uh-huh.
So I think this is a card that basically it adds one to your move for just basically you get to move to an adjacent tile as just part of using the card. So this isn't part of your movement.
Yep.
You then roll the action die.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Come on. All right, roll action. That's a 6.
A 6. That's a crit. The enemy is removed, and you gain a scare token.
Oh, so I just get it. It's not like automatically replaces where the enemy was.
No, it does not. It's something that, ends up in your collection. Basically, you've just taken him as a trophy.
I see. Cool.
Yeah, no, it is pretty cool. I'm going to go right ahead and just add that extra token above the fresh meat, just because that's funny. That's really funny.
Cool. All right, so that means the ability card is used. All right, maybe you shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to place a scare on the one I'm on right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Make my job difficult, no problem. I'm not mad.
I can tell.
Yeah.
So I'll move on there. I'll put and then I'll move down here and put another one.
Another one.
Yep. Put another one there. I want to do this. So, and I can move in and out of the wards without breaking them, right?
That's correct.
Cool. Okay, so
keep in mind though that when you're placing these conga lines and you're trying to strategize, that if you what's it called? If you they move randomly. So there is a decent chance that they could move in a direction you weren't expecting. So it's a good idea to ward off, Oh, wait, I'm influencing your decision.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Stop me whenever I do that, because it's an unconscious game, DM thing that I do.
That's fair. Now, unfortunately, I can't use my cards, but I only have 2 left, so I'm just going to put a ward. You know what? I'm going to... Oh, because they're scared. All right, I'll put a ward on the yellow door where I am right now.
Okay.
And then
the yellow door, it technically is like a wall to these guys, if you remember.
But I thought if they're fleeing, they can go out that way.
If they are fleeing, then they can go out that way in the sense of it's treated as a wall. Ish.
Oh,
I don't know.
What?
It's treated as like a secret door. I guess. No, that's not correct. Okay, basically, it's treated as a wall in the sense of that would cause it to turn into your choice, thus forced movement. Thus, you can choose if you wish for them to go that way.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Okay, you know what? All right, I'm just gonna
need to clarify doors. Creaky door spook.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna put a ward. So I moved my I kind of I don't know if this is backtracking or maybe I'll just take the move the action or whatever, I'll put a ward on this blue door where I just moved back.
Okay.
Yeah, so there, and then I'm going to run 1, 2, 3 back to my room.
You're tired of getting beat on. Mm-hmm.
I'm also closer. Well, maybe I can find my way back to Chris and maybe heal.
Mm-hmm.
Save the day somehow.
Perhaps. Okay.
So
Well, it's now the enemy's turn.
Yeah, and I'm doing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this yellow person. Whoops, yellow guy. Well, that's a 1. So gonna move him into this room, and then do I roll for scared?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, you would.
That's a 3, which is a green. There's no green.
Thus, you get
That's
to
like,
choose the direction.
woo.
Chain scare.
And then do I roll again?
Yep. Roll
Okay.
again for scaring him.
That's a 5, which is a yellow. Darn. Oh wait, does that go? So I can choose again, right?
Yeah, because it's a wall.
Hell yeah! All right.
Okay, he's going to die.
That's automatic, right? That's it.
Yeah, that's automatic.
Sick.
So
all those scare tokens
are moved over here and are used to remove one of the boss cards.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Can I keep going?
Yeah, it goes on to the next player's turn.
All right. Oh, wait. The next enemy, right?
Yeah, I mean the next enemy.
Okay.
Also, you guys get to draw 3 ability cards. So actually, before doing the next enemy, draw the 3 ability cards and then choose what ones they are. Maybe one of the rules for summoning the boss is if the players draw all their ability cards. Sort of like you're doing too well. Now it's time for your culling.
Okay, so there's a 3. It's a 5 of hearts.
Okay. Chris, since you're the only one here that has the ability to type, I'm going to read out the name of the cards, and if you could just type them over top, that would speed up this process.
First thing, let me just get them ready.
Okay, dokie. So first up is the 5 of hearts. That is going to be Chef and... Oh, hey, you finally got it. Surgery.
Yeah.
That's probably not how you spell that. I don't remember how.
Okay, cool.
No, what? How do you?
Surgery.
Surgurafora.
I'll just.
Oh, I did get that right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 3 of spades. Change in the menu. This is the one I was talking about that allows you to move. Originally, it was certain scare tokens, 1 tile. For this one, I'm going to say you can choose any 1 scare token, and you can move it 1 tile. This potentially could trigger an immediate scare reaction. It's a good card. Basically, you kind of take possession of whatever your scare token is and cause it to move on its own. And Ace of Diamonds. Cleansing. So collect tokens of your choice on the tile that you are on, and return them to their players. So this is if you guys were like desperately low on tokens and you wanted to more or less resend them back, or you just like, I don't want to bust that 1 scare token all the way over there. It's all over there by itself.
Speaking of, oh, sorry.
So those are the 3 cards. Decide where you get, who's getting what card.
sorry, just real quickly. I don't think you deducted the tokens I used from my records.
Oh, okay. Well,
I should have 1 ward and 1 scare left, I think, for cure and repair.
okay. Cool. Cool. 1 and 1. You only place down 1 scare token, right?
Yeah, I only placed 1.
Okay, you only placed 1 scare token. Cool. All right. So yeah, there you go. Choose how you will. Who's getting what?
So I mean, Chris, you pick first because you got a empty slot basically.
I suppose changing the menu might be good for me. Might combo well with my. Oh, I am missing changing the lock. So yeah, changing the menu is sort of the equivalent of that for me. So, well, not quite, but it's similar. So it could help make up for that loss.
I might even suggest, if you want, you to take another one because you are probably the one who's at most risk of being attacked.
That is true. I don't know. I don't really, because I think that the 3 I've got now are pretty decent, and I do have 1 hiding.
Oh, okay.
Underneath.
Are we allowed to like place them not on top but like under another one of our abilities, or nah?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
Basically,
okay.
this is to force you to try and, use
Do
everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Change up your style.
So surgery is just like if someone is complete KO, they can come back, basically.
Yes.
Okay, because the thing is, like, with cure, I want to keep that because that's preventing KO. Repair, first meet was that. I mean, I can take surgery and cover up. Don't really want to do that.
Is there a card that you don't want out of the ones that we're picking from?
I don't really know if cleansing is super useful right now.
Because I think I have a strategy. That I'm thinking of. Wait, so I just wanted to ask Alex. So if I purposely move my character into a tile where there's an enemy.
Yes.
I can do that, right?
You are allowed to do that. However, you will take a roll action die for each enemy that's there, and then you get to move out of the tile.
Right. So I'm risking
possibly into another tile.
Risking a hit. Basically, I'm risking a hit.
Yes, you're risking a hit.
And in taking that hit, like I lose an ability card?
Yes. However, if they crit on you, you lose 2 ability cards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking. Yeah. So I was thinking that I would take the card that we deem as useless and purposely take a hit.
To lose that card permanently?
Yeah.
From the game? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How many ability cards are there in total? Because that's information we would know, right?
There is a total of 20 player cards.
Okay, we've lost, what, 2? 3? No, 2. Okay. Yeah. All right. Continue.
All right. That reminds me. I should flip this over just to remind people that that is, in fact, something lost.
Wait, so Andrew, is that strategy just to get rid of ability cards, or is there are you?
Well, I was thinking of doing that. Yeah, to get rid of the card, but also just to get to where Chris is, so I can help him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't think we should purposely try to get rid of ability cards, even if they're not deemed as quote unquote useful because I don't know. But yeah, but if you're like I can't really do anything, and I would rather go help, yeah, then you know what, go for it. I might in that case take surgery just because that's very useful. So we don't get rid of it. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, moving this guy over to oh god.
I'll move the text one, or
yeah,
Chris, you are able to move the text.
Yeah.
Which one?
I'll put it there now because we still haven't come to a conclusion as to where it's going.
Oh boy, I guess I'll just cover repair. I don't know if that's yeah, whatever. All right.
Okay. Moving that in place. Plop.
Boop.
Is that okay? So now it's, oh god, purple. Oh no, it's orange. It's orange. Okay, we're good, right? I can keep going. All right. That's a 5, so that is yellow, but it's nothing. So I choose, right?
If it's just them moving on their own, they just stop moving there.
Oh, right, they stop. Okay. All right. So red. Red is a 1. Did I? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put red. You guys have any? Do you want him anywhere specific?
No real qualms. I guess if Andrew's going to be moving towards me for help, then yeah, out of the way. So he has less people to go through might be better.
True. Okay, so that's that, and then purple. Purple is a 4, which is a red. What's underneath this ward? Oh no, wait, sorry, red's up here. Never mind. No,
wow, you came this close to investigate being triggered.
Okay, and then blue is last.
Blue.
Which is a 1, so I'm gonna move. Ooh, can I move? Oh, but then I'll break through this ward. That's okay, right?
It's up to you guys.
What do y'all think? Risk the chance
you
to
could
scare?
Also, just reminding you of the rules, you are able of moving him up there if you wish to discover a time.
Okay.
What
do we think?
I think moving him might be good.
Okay.
Moving, okay.
It's another scare triggered.
Wait, so down here.
Were you thinking going somewhere else?
Well, because so either we sacrifice the ward, which I guess is fine because Andrew still has a lot of them. Because I don't have a lot, but you guys still have some, so I guess we can do that, right? If we want to just get that scare done and out of the way. But yeah, what's the plan here?
I guess it's determining what's more important, getting scares or...
Well, I mean, because the scare will give us a chance to get rid of the enemy, right? And we probably should do that. It's like... Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, you know what?
By the way, in case I wasn't clear, I am making, if you draw all ability cards, that triggers phase 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so let's just prioritize getting rid of them as fast as possible. So we're going to get rid of that ward, trigger the scare. I'm going to roll that. It's a 6. Oh, it's a 6. Bye.
Okay, he's gone. And draw a new ability card.
Hell yeah. All right, that's a 3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. That is going to be caution sign.
Oh, also,
This one's a crazy one. Place a ward token on each exit of your current tile.
Oh.
So instead of deadly dusting, which lasts only 1 turn and is like absolute, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one allows, like, let's say you were, I don't know, here, right? That would allow you to place a ward token here, 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 and technically here because that is a secret door. And like I said before, ward tokens that are placed through ability cards don't draw from your resources.
Cool. Wait. Also, Andrew, I don't think you took the cleanse. You might want to just grab that cleansing.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, place it wherever you like, and I'll place the text.
Is anyone? I don't want to cover up the two, the cure and the surgery, but I also really don't want to cover up fresh meat because I think it's one of. Yeah, it's my one offensive card.
Yeah, that is fair. So
I told you that the healer got a tank and warrior style it for sure.
Oh wait, do we need to move the words over cleansing here like that?
Yeah, over to
I could take caution sign.
Cool.
I still kind of want to keep banquet, and I think changing the menu is good. I don't really want to lose Bloody Butcher, but I think that having cure and surgery are way more important than that.
Plus, caution sign does I can't put in my input.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. It lets me be more offensive.
Okay. And that ends it for the turns.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
3 left.
Okay, cool. That ends Chris's turn. Or not Chris's turn, your turn. Meaning, according to the turn order, it is now Andrew's turn.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. All right. So I'm just going to put an environment tile here. I'm going to move. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. Before we get to that, if you look up here, how many enemies are gone from the board?
Oh.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh.
Okay.
That's okay. It's super weak.
It is now. So the boss has. It's time for the boss to do his boss thing. So he is. I'm gonna just flip his one and only card, King of Spades, and hop over to the boss card. So the boss has a passive ability. On his turn. So I'm going to say, just because I don't have that one written down, so for now we're going to go with calling it Sprint. So this one is Sprint. So what Sprint does is it's a very powerful one because basically enemies get to move twice.
All of them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. However, you guys have lowered the amount of enemies that are on the board. Now it's time for Big Bad Bossy to get onto the board. So boss can only be what's it called? basically, instead of being removed, whenever like if the super scare happens to him, like flee, basically each time he would get like a flee, he would like, so either a chain scare of 3 or he rolls a 6 on a scare token, he would lose an ability card.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's how you defeat him. You just no more abilities.
Yeah. But that means that he's going to be much tankier, or he's supposed to be much tankier. This time, not quite
He's
so
a
much.
beanpole.
You guys got off like 2 chain scares in a row. You did a great job of eliminating what possibility cards were there. Yeah.
So basically, the way we win is just clear the board of the enemies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Clear the board of the enemies or clear the boss.
Oh, so just taking out the boss is automatic win?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. By the way, also the boss has he normally moves 2 anyways, and he goes before his minions.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's entered, just know that he's on the board. I don't think he's going to take his turn immediately, because I think that's too long of a time period where like players don't get shit. But yeah.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day.
Exactly. So Bob the Builder, sorry for interrupting you.
No worries.
Please continue your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do we do here? Okay, so I'm gonna move him here. That's 2. I think I'll put a ward right there on the flue.
Mm-hmm.
And move him here. And then we'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. And I'll put another ward here.
Mm-hmm.
So here.
So you just kind of snuck past these guys, went through all the secret doors, and went over here, and was just like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah.
Feeling okay? Here."
I'm providing emotional support.
Yeah.
You just got like a black eye from that dude who just injected me.
Yeah. Not just structural support, emotional support.
Yeah.
And that's the builder's true strength.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So you just completely avoided all enemies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, I think that was 4 steps. 1, 2, 4 steps. So putting 2 wards there. Wait, I'm not allowed to do that.
Oh, sorry.
Is it just
I
one
meant
ward?
to. You can only place 1 token, yes.
Oh, okay. So never mind. So just that one then.
Okay, only this one, or did you want to put one over here?
Just that one, yeah.
Okay, just that one. Okay, cool. By the way, the boss does count as an enemy when it comes to that investigate thing.
Right.
So if he lands where these 2 guys are, he gets to investigate.
Okay.
Meaning he gets a boss card.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put miasma on the block that I'm on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can I go into this spawn room too?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. So I'm going here too. And that should end my turn.
Okay. Okay. Pro gamer over here. So let me get this straight. You put miasma here?
Yes.
All right. Should I? I see no reason why not, technically, with the rules as are. Yeah. Okay, miasma is currently occupied here. You might end up killing the boss immediately.
Exactly.
We will see. We will see. Okay, cool. Well, start of the turn, the boss gets to move twice. So 3 is green, meaning that he trips into your ward. That you're gonna just move him downwards, I'm pretty sure, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Originally there was a die roll to determine it, but I decided to just make it like a roll of a 1 thing. But so yeah, that concludes today's gameplay.
Nice.
Wow,
Nice.
that was easy.
Awesome.
You did it. Congratulations. Boss defeated through miasma.
The power of miasma.
So one thing that is evident and clear to me is that miasma
is too OP.
Needs to be nerfed. Yeah. Miasma.
I mean, or could it be like you roll a die and it only does its thing when you hit
On
like
a
a
crit?
6? Yeah, on a
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah. Oh, we could see.
Well, that's
Okay, he dies.
All right. I mean, I do have supper pretty soon, so.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Yeah. Works out in my favor, at least.
On first move. He's like, all right, I hear some commotion over here.
And then just gets
What's
a
with
face
this
full of.
passageway? It seems blocked, I swear.
Just trips to his death.
Aha, well, you're gonna get it now, Mr. Chef Boy. Brings out the club dice.
Chef's just staring, and he's like looks around. He's like, I don't know what to. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I'm just imagining, dude. It's like the builder walked by and just like crop dusted. Oh my gosh. On first move. Although that was an excellent play there. You basically went by the chef, gave him emotional support, crop dusted his tile, and immediately left. Said, you're gonna be all right, man. Don't worry, I'm gonna use you as bait. What do you, what? That is going to conclude the recording. Everyone say bye.
Bye.